My father-in-law just accidentally knocked over a cup of coffee, and my wife's assistant kicked him right in the balls. The old man curled up on the ground, clutching his crotch in pain. But the assistant didn't care at all. He even pointed at him and yelled, "You old piece of crap! Watch where you're going! I barely touched you, now you're faking an injury." Then, the assistant had security throw my father-in-law into a storage room, and locked the door. By the time I found him, he was barely breathing. The blood pooling beneath him had turned thick, dark in color. I frantically called my wife. "Dad got beat up. He's dying. Get here now. Didn't I tell you I have an important meeting today?" "That's your dad. Handle it yourself." Even though my wife hung up quickly, I still heard the assistant's eager voice in the background. When I called back, she had already blocked me. Looking at my father-in-law's pale purple face, my heart grew cold. My wife had no idea that it was her own father who was dying. On the way to the hospital in the ambulance, they kept changing the pads under him. His face was getting paler by the minute. The paramedics kept urging me to contact his family, because he needed surgery at the hospital, and family had to sign the consent form. I held back my nausea from the smell of blood, mixed with bodily fluids, and called the assistant, Li Yue. He answered first. "Yo? Begging your wife to grace you again, Chuan? Put Zhao Ran on." Then Zhao Ran's voice came through. "Bye, Chuan, what's all the fuss about? Dad will be at Central Hospital in 10 minutes. Come sign the surgery consent form. You have hands, don't you? Why can't you sign your dad's consent form? Why do I have to go? I know you're not happy about me being with Li Yue. Your little tricks won't fool me. We actually have real business. Stop being so petty." The more I listened to Zhao Ran, the more absurd it sounded. Just when I didn't know what to do, my father-in-law suddenly touched my arm. "Give me the phone, I'll talk to her." I quickly put it on speaker and held the phone to his mouth. He could barely breathe at this point, but he still tried to raise his voice. "You brat! Chuan isn't lying to you. Get to the hospital now!" "Dad, what's wrong with you? Chuan's just being jealous. Why are you helping him lie to me? So annoying." Everyone in the ambulance stared in disbelief, eyes fixed on the phone, like they'd never seen a family member act like this. "Get your ass over here now." Fine, I got it, I'm coming." "Wait for me." Then, without waiting for a response, she hung up again. Everyone in the ambulance sighed with relief, but I could hear how dismissive she sounded. I had a bad feeling about this. Sure enough, even after my father-in-law was rushed to the ER, the hospital hallway still had no sign of Zhao Ran. And when I called her and Li Wei, all I got was, "Hello, the number you have dialed is currently unavailable. Please try again later." They had both blocked me. 1 hour, 2 hours, until I collapsed. By the ER doors saying goodbye to my father-in-law, Zhao Ran still hadn't shown up. But the next second, a social media post from Li Yue popped up on my screen. She had tagged me specifically. In the photo, Zhao Ran and Li Yue were holding hands by candlelight, smiling at each other lovingly. Caption, "So happy right now. Her dad was dying." Yet Zhao Ran was having a candlelit dinner with Li Yue. I was instantly furious. I first took my father-in-law's body to the hospital morgue, even though he told me to divorce Zhao Ran before he died, but since he treated me like his own son, I still wanted to, as his son-in-law, see him off one last time, and Li Yue, who caused his death, had to pay for this. By the time I left the hospital, it was already dawn. I went straight to Zhao Ran's office at the company. I was going to tell her about her father's death and discuss the funeral. But just as I reached the door, I saw Li Yue walking out of her office. His shirt was buttoned all wrong, and his belt was loose. "Hey Chuan, is your dad's junk okay?"